Okay, who thinks they also have a great question? Jace, what's another example?
Are you going to say every single time?
Are you going to what?
Save the day.
Are you going to save the day every day? Well, that's something the author did not answer for us.
Are you going to
Okay, are you going?
save the day every day?
And I know that it's a question, so I must end it with my question mark. Now, writers, you're going to have the opportunity to get your own letter writing paper, head back to your seat to write a letter to Nugget or Fang. And I know some of you are thinking, wait, I don't know how to spell Nugget, and I want to make sure my letter is spelled correctly. I'm going to have Nugget and Fang, the picture of the book cover, up for you. But also remember, your spelling really comes from you listening to those sounds. So don't worry if you're struggling with spelling. Really work on those strategies we've talked about in class. I'm going to be popping around to see, do you have all the parts of a letter? Do you have a thick question you're asking, Nugget or Fang? And we also have some other eyes and ears that might be asking you some questions about your letter writing. I'm going to give you some independent writing time, and then we will meet back up in just a little bit. If you think you are ready to independently write, can you show me? I'm going to call a group at a time. Your letter writing paper is in a couple of stacks at the back. Maddie and Isaac, go ahead and get your paper and your pencil and get started. Ben and Jared, oh my goodness, they're writing on the ceiling. Ian is too, you may go. I would love for you to watch these friends walking quietly to get their letter writing paper. Very nice job. Maddie, there's quite a few choices to choose from, so just grab one for right now.
Colby.
Fives, Ella, go ahead. You seem very excited to get started. No, it's a good time. Sydney, I'm going to call you last. Catherine, Reed, and Nicole, off you go. Okay, stay on the carpet and take a question. Sophia, off you go. Lily, head back and get some paper. And I make sure we don't have a accident in the back where we cram all together. It's yours, buddy. Yes. Getting your question? Okay, stay on the carpet. Jace, Elena, you're ready. Off you go. Okay, if you have a question, thanks for staying on the carpet. Seth is going to cover me in his words of his letter. Off you go. Adarsh, Emma, off you go. Let me get this projector up. If you have a question, thank you for staying on the carpet. Sophie, you may go get your paper. Questions, come close.
I have a question.
Okay, Lily, what is your question? Listen, because she might have the same question.
Can you just put it on the board and you can put the underneath where it says all the little words up there so you can see it?
What do you mean? Nugget and Fang?
And then like it has the small words at the bottom, like underneath it.
What small words?
Excuse me. It says like vegetable.
Oh, so you know how to spell them? Yeah. Oh, I think this will be plenty. I really want to see you try and spell those words so I can see what strategies you're using. Because I already know you use great strategies when you're spelling words. And we have a great word wall also to use. Yes, sir.
Like, can we write another fiction character?
When you finish this letter, absolutely. Yes, sir.
Can I write you Nugget but not Fang?
That's totally fine. You may choose who you write to first. Yes, Catherine. Gentlemen, if you have questions, we're having a seat.
So I have two are about the writing, not like a question. One, choosing Nugget. After I do my letter to my and I have another one big question. I did writing Nugget and Fang. And then
So that would be a thick question you could ask.
and then
Yes, thank you.
Can you color these in?
We're actually not going to color them right now. I'd rather you focus first on your task, which
Which
is
is
when you finish, what are your options?
when you finish writing, can you color them?
What are your normal options when you finish
Oh,
your
I know.
writing?
I know.
Go ahead.
You can write another fiction story.
Or free write.
Or free write.
Write in your
Or you
or
can finish
another
another.
letter.
Or a writing.
Or you can finish another writing you've already started. So we're not going to cut. Okay, let me ask Sophie because she's in variation. Go ahead.
Sharks are immune to fish, like whenever they're in the sea, the fish go on the shark's belly.
Is there a question? Is there a thick question in there that you could maybe ask them?
Yeah.
Or ask Nugget? What would your thick question be?
Why would my Nugget famous friend Fame saved the day?
So I heard you say something very different before. I heard you say, why would
Fame.
you said it's not likely that we're friends, so why would Nugget be friends with a shark? I think that's a great thick question you could ask. Go ahead.
Oh, your hands are freezing.
Write deer on the board if we don't know how to spell it. Deer.
Do you think there's somewhere in your desk that you have that word written already? Do you think you have a spot where you could go to as a resource? Okay, try there first.
I just did.
Okay, let me ask her.
Is it red?
And then we gotta go. If you don't have a second with me, sorry. Bring one tomorrow.
It was my dad's fault.
It's okay. Okay. But right now, your problem is now solved. You have no snacks, so we're gonna get back to work, okay? You may go get a drink of water, be quiet,
I do have
and then get started.
I really have to.
Go.
So, if they didn't have the name, just had you would just think the opposite. Like, thank you for the name. And we would say, why?
That's right. You would not know who they were talking to. It would leave you with a lot of questions.